Hey guys, this is Paco Manel back with a very special video. Since I just started this channel, I figured it'd be cool for me to show you guys my gaming setup and what I use to make videos. Welcome to my first ever room tour. Let's take a look at my entertainment setup to start off this room tour. At the core of this area is my curved 4K JU6600 TV by Samsung with a curvature rating of 3000R. This 40-inch display is capable of full 444 chroma, subsampling rate at UHD 60Hz. Games look and feel absolutely amazing on this screen due to its minimal input latency, so it works great even when using it as a PC monitor. Below the TV is the Razer Turret wireless mouse and keyboard. I use this from when I want to sit back or lay in the bed to play my Steam games on the big screen. On the shelf is a PlayStation 4, Wii U, and a white Xbox One. I do play games on all consoles, but PC is still my main platform of choice, with a PS4 coming in at a close second. It's nice to have the ability to play all the exclusive titles across all platforms. However, I don't keep a lot of console games as I trade or sell them once I'm done playing. This is my daily driver DS4 controller outfitted with Control Freak thumb grips and scuff fans. If you haven't used Control Freaks before, I highly suggest you try them. Ever since I tried using these thumb grips, I've never used a controller without them. On display above the TV is the classic Half-Life Game of the Year edition box from way back when. Definitely one of my favorite games growing up. Beside the door is a whiteboard, probably the best purchase I've made for my room. Normally this is where I write deadlines and reminders for work, so I don't forget anything. This is what I use for my main camera, a Canon 80D DSLR on a Benro tripod. For the external microphone, I use a Rode Video Micro, which works great for vlogging outdoors as well. Depending on the footage that I need, I use a 7.0 carbon fiber DSLR stabilizer. This is what the camera setup looks like when I'm shooting videos in my room. For when I need something more portable, I also use a Canon EOS M2. This is my Razer Mercenary backpack, which is what I use for traveling when I need to bring some gear around. It's comfortable to wear, it looks great, it's waterproof, and it has a separate compartment that can fit a 15-inch laptop. Moving on to the music production side of my setup, since some of you guys have been asking, I do make the music you hear in my videos, and this is what I use with Ableton Live. If you want to hear some of my work, I'll leave my band's Facebook page and my SoundCloud link in the description below. From top to bottom, this is the Arturia Spark LE Ultra Compact Hybrid Drum Machine, a Roland System 1, which is an old school analog synthesizer with a lot of cool retro futuristic sounds. Below is a Samsung Carbon 61, which I use as my primary MIDI controller. This keyboard rack is of course hooked up to my PC via a USB hub. On the microphone stand is the Audio-Technica ATR-2500 USB condenser microphone, which is also compatible with the PlayStation 4. It sounds decent, especially for the price, and I highly recommend it. I use it for most of my videos, but I mainly got it due to its console compatibility, ease of use, and affordable price. For voiceovers and recording music, I use a Behringer B1 studio condenser microphone, which is what you're hearing right now. The closet above my bed is where I keep all the product boxes and some of the things that I've yet to unbox. I try my best to keep everything neatly organized. Underneath my bed and storage is where my cables are and where I place a variety of headsets when not in use. This is the Corsair Vengeance 2100 7.1 wireless headset, Samsung Z55, and the Shure SRH 440 professional studio headphones. Next to my bed is a Fender FM65 guitar amplifier, which I don't use anymore, and now it functions as a cool looking bedside table. On top of it is a Darth Vader helmet from Disneyland, which I use to store small things like my earphones, wallet, flash drive, etc. The floor lamp is a Philips RoomStylers model QFG 310. I think it gives off a cool retro modern vibe. Again, I'll leave the product link in the description below for those interested. By the window here, we have the Cubix Morph 10.1-inch convertible laptop tablet that runs on both Windows 10 and Android. It features an IPS HD screen, 2 GB of RAM, and an Intel Atom quad-core processor, and makes this a pretty decent netbook for working on the go. Not bad at all for just over $100. Beside the laptop is some decorative grass from Crate & Barrel. I definitely can't live without it. And on the right side is the super cool Star Wars Vader hologram nightlight, which my girlfriend got for me. It's actually a wireframe LED design. It changes colors as well. Here is my old record player. I don't really use it other than as a decorative piece. The vinyl record on the player is one of my favorite albums of all time from Judas Priest. Behind it is a framed poster from BioShock 2 and the collector's edition box set. Below this corner is a small bookshelf where I keep some of my favorite books. Shout out to fans of In-N-Out Burger, and I'm also a very big fan of sci-fi and fantasy, especially Warhammer 40k. On the bottom shelf is the Philips brand LCD screen cleaner, which I use a lot since I have a lot of monitors, some lavender mist spray that kind of makes my room smell like a hotel room, which I like very much, and my Syngear VR headset for smartphones from I Am Cardboard. Onto the main part of my room, my gaming rig and desktop computer, featuring a quad IPS monitor setup, plus an iPad as an extra screen. The main monitor is the LG 29UB67, a 29-inch ultra-wide display, plus the side monitors are two 23-inch IPS monitors from LG. The top display is a 27-inch curved CF390 FreeSync Samsung monitor. This setup gives me a ton of screen real estate. It's great for video editing, music production, and of course, the ultra-wide 21:9 aspect ratio is really immersive in games and movies. The webcam I use is the crowd favorite Logitech C920 HD Pro. For audio, I use the KRK Rocket 4 studio monitors. These sound really good hooked up with my Scarlett Solo audio interface. I highly recommend a pair of these speakers if you're looking for a great sounding compact audio solution for bedroom music production or media consumption in general. For my keyboard, I use a Razer Black Widow X Tournament Edition Chroma gaming keyboard with the proprietary Razer clicky green switches. This is an amazing keyboard, and I'll leave the link to my video review in the description if you want to learn more about it. For my mouse, I'm currently using a wireless Logitech G602 on top of a SteelSeries QCK mousepad. Though I often change the mouse that I use, I've found that the G602 is one of my favorites. For when I want to game away from keyboard or on a gamepad, I use a Logitech wireless F710 controller. As for my chair, I'm not really a big fan of gaming chairs. I just don't think racing chairs would match the aesthetic of my room, so I just use a regular mesh office chair, which is really comfortable and definitely much more durable than faux leather options. My computer case is the NZXT S340, which is probably my favorite computer case on the market right now due to its extremely minimalist design. Inside the white monolith is a Zotac GTX 1070 Amp Extreme Edition, arguably the fastest GTX 1070 variant that you can buy right now, and an i5-2500k overclocked to 5 GHz using an NZXT Kraken X31 CPU liquid cooler. I'll leave the full specifications and lists of components in the description below. Above the computer setup on the shelf is a Han Solo poster, a biography of Elon Musk, another framed BioShock 2 poster, and a Darth Vader Lego clock. There you have it, folks, my YouTube gaming setup tour for 2016. Everything in this video will be in the description below. Once again, this is Paco MNL. Don't forget to hit subscribe and follow me on Twitter at Paco MNL. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in a future video.